AGM coming up, and just keep palming away at it, and hopefully people can spread the word a wee bit more, and so on and so forth, you know.
But can I ask, right, do you really think that it's a living wage for what it is worth, an extra £1? Is that even keeping up with inflation? To give people an extra £1, is that in line with keeping up with inflation? What's happened in the last 4 or 5 years?
It's a joke, inflation. Tommy, it's a joke, man. So basically, those were the 3 resolutions from the fans. Well, the third one was resolution number 12, which related to the Celtic asking UEFA to investigate SFA regarding their awarding of a licence for European football, blah blah blah, to a certain organisation one time back in 2011. You know, our dearly departed, you know. But whether or not that comes to fruition, but again, it's good to highlight those issues as well, because we could have been in the Champions League that time, you know, and that could have been 15 or 20 million for us again there, and we maybe lost out. And the response from the board on that occasion is, oh, that's unnecessary, you know, we should be highlighting these issues. And also that we've highlighted it previously, and we've been given assurances that everything was done, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, man, Stuart Regan's on the phone the other day on the BBC Radio Scotland, whatever, rambling on about Article 10 and all this, you know, by the 31st of March, you know, we did everything in our power and compliance, blah, blah. But, I mean, there's legal people from our side who are referring back to the fact that there are specifics that the licensing body have to follow up on in relation to UEFA, you know, periodically thereafter the 31st of March. But whether or not, you know, we can get Celtic to ask UEFA to do something about it, and whether or not UEFA agree to do something about it, and whether or not then an investigation, and whether or not, and so on and so on and so forth. But I think the key point is that we just try and keep on at our board that should be performing, you know, to the max, and you should be keeping in mind the fans' requests. I mean, as people on here have often said, the board, how do you say, they're like custodians, you know, and to receive, for one of the guys there to be receiving £999,000 a year of a payment, I mean, it's a scandal, you know, that is a scandal. £5.20 for a buy and Bovril or something. Sure enough, you've got your Wanyama deals and your Magners deals, and somebody's got to do it. But we could get a guy doing that for, you know, a salary of £300,000 and a bonus of £100,000, so he's getting £400,000. I mean, that's a saving of £500,000 straight away, you know. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to sit down with Magners and to sit down with Victor Wanyama and Southampton or anybody or any player, you know, to sign up. So, I mean, questions have got to be asked, and people have got to be, you know, acting fairly as far as I can gather, you know, so...
I would anyway, date for the minimum wage, Tony, for the person who's taking $1 million out and leaving kicking a ball. Well, I wouldn't disgrace the hoops by asking to kick a ball, but I would say, well, give me a wee bed, a wee tent in the corner, a wee room out the way. I'll go and sleep on the job. I'll do it 24/7. I'll live and breathe.
Tommy, you would do it for free, and so would I, man. We would even pay money to do that job.
I know. But so why?
So joke, innit? And anyway, forget about all that nonsense. Let's talk about if you don't mind, please, Tommy, talk about the Maryhill Food Bank, you know. It took place at the weekend there. That was the Partick Thistle game over at Firhill, you know. It was a phenomenal occasion, really. I was there, and I saw guys getting out of taxis with bags of shopping, and I thought, where do you want this, pal? This is for the poor people. I said, right, pal, here's a van there, just put it in the back, thanks a lot. A couple of guys, here's a pound or something, I had that. People, just total strangers turning up. A few Partick fans as well, and I was at Tara, she was organising it with Longley Jim. They've been working with the Maryhill Food Bank. They set it up about 6 months ago, and it's been running like that. You know, Jim Blythe was there also helping out, and Paddy McLaren obviously took a shed load of photographs for us all, you know. So it was fantastic, you know. And there was kids helping, and kids even donating stuff for their families, you know, tins of this and packets of that. Frank McAvenny was there, Bertie Auld was there. I mean, Bertie Auld, man, what you made today, you know. What a legend, you know. What a guy, man. Brilliant, you know. And then, as I say, there's people just pulling up in their car and just opening the boot. The boot would fly open, and 4 and 5 bags of shopping were there, and they're just handing them over, you know, right, what do we done? You know, to help the poor people in our society, you know. So stories of guys travelling for miles, walking and for 3 miles to get a tin of beans to feed family or something, you know. So it's all out there, and there are good people willing to help. So hopefully, step by step. And there was a guy there. Now he was a Rangers fan. He was one of the drivers of the van. Steve is his name. What a nice lad. And he had come over from the east. This one of these van companies there. It was a guy. It was an Asian chap, I think, who owned one of the van companies. There's a good picture of it in Paddy Maguire's photographs, you know. And he donated that van for free use that day for the Mary Hill Food Bank. And your man Steve was driving the van, you know, and he's coming over there and he was blown away, the guy. At the end of it, man, he was like, oh, I really enjoyed that. That was brilliant. All the people come, just stepping out of their way to do that good act, you know. And he was pure buzzing. I was coming away from it thinking, man, it's normal for pretty normal for sort of Celtic, but for to see the interest and the excitement in that guy's face, it was beautiful, you know, beautiful. So, Mary Hill Food Bank, good job.
Aye, it was a good. Parrot was saying there they've got enough food now to March.
Is that right, Tommy? Aye, I never knew. I know they had pretty much nearly 3 van loads, you know. So, hats off to Tara and Jim and all the rest of the folk involved. As I say, I don't really know them that much, but I went along and just like anybody would and gave a wee hand, you know. So, aye, pretty good. So, how are you keeping yourself? Not bad?
Getting by, Tony, aye. Getting by, mate. Thanks for asking.
Hang in there.
All praise to the one true God for keeping me God, mate. All praise to the God, for the big man, to giving me everything I need.
Day by day. So, any action with the Sevco, just to finish off, Tom? Anything? I haven't seen anything about him in the last couple of days. What are you up to?
No, I've no myself.
Not quiet. Aye.
I just, well, they might get there one day. I mean, I don't know. There's hope that they're starting to realise. I mean, they're starting to talk and starting to realise stuff that we were talking about here 6 months and a year ago about Charles Green, and they're starting to draw the same conclusions that we first came to. So they'll get there in the end. We just have to hope that they'll come back a wee bit saner and a wee bit more calmer. But
I phoned you the other day, but it was the answer. I think your 416-1888 number, maybe it doesn't work during the day if you're not online or something. But anyway, I was in contact with your man Nick Harris as a chief sports correspondent for the Mail on Sunday. You know, he's written a cracking article in relation to Aidan Earley and all these Wollstone Earley or something, these Earley guys, you know, who are involved with Craigie Boy and that, you know. So we'll see what Nick comes up with, but he says he might pass a couple of phone numbers, so it'll be interesting if he did, you know.
The only thing is, if he's a journalist, they're very, very reluctant. Because I've asked
exactly, it's their story. They want to keep it to themselves. I know. But you never know. See what happens. But it's always interesting to ask what's happening with these folk, you know. So who's telling who, what porkies and what stuff we need to look out for, you know. So that's the only reason I'd have any interest in that kind of stuff. So Ajax's training ground was blown away in the wind or something. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. When did that happen?
Oh, yes, it was today or yesterday or whatever. There was pretty wild storms down south and that, so even a bit further south down in Amsterdam, hefty storms. There's a few images on the internet today about their training complex is a bit of dust, you know. So hopefully the old Sevco don't have a few franchises about the old north of Europe and that kind of thing, and you allow them to use their training facility and all that jazz, you know. We can do them. Hopefully we do them. You know, beat them. Even whole 10-0, that'll do me.
Because if that happens, I mean, if we go there and beat them, which I'm really confident, especially the way we played against Milan. I mean, we've not got a striker and we've not got a top class striker that can bind them in. You would say yes, he's definitely going to score this time, but I don't know. I think we're in with a real good chance. I mean, we've defied the odds. We've sold the spine of our team, and we're still competing in Europe, and it just baffles me. I mean, when we get past Carragandi, I mean, it's a bonus. Anything for that stage is a bonus, and we just got to hope for the best. And I even think it's possible now because
just keep fighting, see how we get on. You know.
Aye, because this one is a key one. If we beat Ajax and Barca beat Milan, then we rock up to Parkhead against Milan, 2 points in front.
If we beat Ajax, man, Milan will be kicking himself, you know.
Aye, because then they come to us.
They didn't beat Ajax in Amsterdam, so.
No. We just need to keep it faith, because as I said, I don't think they're any great shakes. And then you look at what's happened there. Look at the blow they've been dealt by the one true God. He's wiped out their training complex. So all Frank de Boer's like, I'm really taking on the Pope's 11. They've got divine help. They've flattened their fucking training ground.
Tommy, you've taken this too far.
No, listen, everything happens for a reason, Tony. Keep believing the one true God. The one true God. He's there helping Celtic. Kyle comes onto the pitch with his hands up to God. Izagiri's pointing up to God, so they're sitting there praying. So Izagiri, he's got a few days off now. He's injured, so he's probably making double prayers. He's probably like, yes.
His prayer is, God help me, teach me how to defend, teach me how to be a left back. Sometimes the prayers only always answered. But hopefully,
give him a skill back to 2 years ago.
Bo Dizzy, I wonder what these lads are thinking of the weather and that now. Virgil van Dijk, man, he's like, if I let myself in for, man, it's not going to... I mean, what about the day? It was 4 o'clock a day, man, that was it, lights out, wasn't it? Pure dark o'clock at 4 o'clock a day, man.
Aye, there was a thunderstorm. I was out. I got hit with hailstones. There was hailstones.
Clock changed and that,
Aye, I know.
Right, champion, I'll let you go.
God bless, Tony, yeah.
Yeah, I often talk some sense to some other folk for... Make a change for me. Oh, the Celtic kids were playing at the weekend. It was 0-0 for under-17s over in Edinburgh, over at Trent for the under-17s against Hibs. That was 0-0. And it was 4-0 at Butterfield for the under-19s against Dundee. I went to that match. That was pretty good. It was pretty damp, but it was nice. All right, Tommy.
Take care, Tony. God bless.
Take care, Tommy. God bless. Bye, Tommy.
Hail. There's a old Tony Cassidy. Thanks for phoning there, Tony. Right, I'm just trying to make a phone call out here. I don't know, is it ringing? I don't think it is. Right, I'm just making a wee call here, stay there. Right, so the lines are open for anybody to phone. Tell 10 to tell 10. I'm just phoning a Mr. Halfwit. A zombie Halfwit, but he ain't picking up. He's sitting there bricking it. Another brick in the wall. Right. So yeah, I've chilled out here. Nice and relaxed. I hope you's all that. If you're tucked up in your bobos, like the bold Chris from Lost Boys. Where to get that tweet? Where is it here? The scamp with the amp, says a parrot. Live now. And then retweeted, great, drifting to sleep with the bold Tommy. Oof, I charged double for that, drifting to sleep with my dulcet tones. Oof, that's heavy shit, that. The mainstream media get a hold of that. I'm soothing, my soothing dulcet tones, putting the bold Chris to sleep. Dear God, just as well they've changed the legislation in Parliament for shit like that, eh? Right, I wish it was Twitter, but right, who's not retweeted? It's kicking the Hormoz times. If you know retweeted, tell 10 to tell 10. If you know phone somebody up, phone up a brain dead zombie. So, well, the point of it, there we go. Big Stuart, what's happening, Big Stuart? Fuck your nursing names. Oh, sorry. The Waynes want Tommy. Hi, Chaz Duffy. And yes. Everybody learns to swear at some time. If they're going to learn after Uncle Tam the Bam, they might as well learn somewhere. They might as well learn for the crackpot to get a zombie to sack. When they go to school in the Bronx, they can say, Big Tam the Bam, tell us how to say F off in Ouija land. None of this Yankee Doodle stuff. They can't even swear right over there. I hope you're teaching your boy to speak broad Glaswegian, Chaz. Broad Glaswegian. Look at this, what am I watching here? Direct TV, the blimp. That looks nice. I'm watching the old US of A. American non-soccer. And who do we have tonight? The Seahawks from Seattle.